Hello, everyone. Welcome to Good Morning Tarot. Now, this is a general reading and it is open to all zodiac signs. So, just take what resonates with you. It is also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, there might be a message here for you. Let's try to see what is the main energy at the start of the day. Okay, we have here the Knight of Wands. You're beginning a journey and you are on fire. And you're not afraid to be who you are. It's good. Okay, so it's like you're beginning on something in your life right now. Maybe you have just finished a certain chapter, and now whatever that chapter is, it has set you on fire, and now you are confident and not afraid to be who you are. There's a certain energy of confidence. Now, when you have that confidence, that uniqueness, the chances for you to sing the song that you're meant to sing is, I believe, higher. Now, let's try to see how this will further unfold. Okay, now I feel whatever success you have, maybe there is an invitation for you also to consider the feelings of other people who might have been hurt in the process. When you look at the Five of Swords, this person was somehow, he won the swords, but at the same time, people are starting to walk away from him. He might be happy at this present time, but if you lose certain people along the way, the happiness might be just short-lived. So I feel whatever success you might have, it should be also tempered by compassion, tempered by kindness also. Understanding also to those who might have lost along the way. So, like for example, there are some people who despair because of the loss. There are some people who walk away. So sometimes what happens is, yes, it happens sometimes that after you win you've gained a certain success, sometimes you cannot please everybody. There will be people who will despair or who will be saddened by the turn of events, and there will be people who will be walking away. Now, I feel the challenge for us is, if you are the victor, then the challenge for us is to still have that understanding, that kindness, no? Instead of just basking in the success, there is also a need for us to be compassionate, understanding, and you know how it is when there's already a wound, not to add damage to the injury, but to always consider the success as not something that you should sort of like, there's a need for us to put also compassion together with the success. So it should be tempered by also kindness to those who might have felt bad after the incident. So that kindness, that generosity on your part. But at the same time also, you should also recognize that somehow you might have succeeded, okay? That you have succeeded also. To appreciate also the joys of because the success is not only ours. Some people have helped us in our success, and also the divine, the universe has helped us to be thankful also. To be thankful at the same time, to be kind to those who might not have been happy because of the turn of events. Now, if you are in the losing end, for example, somebody won over you. Now, I feel that the invitation for us is to have that spirituality maybe or energy of this person who was not in despair, unlike the other person in the distance. He was really devastated by the loss. The other person accepted the loss and started walking. I feel that the energy there is, okay, I did not succeed, so what can I learn from this experience? And then you take what you have learned, and then you move forward. You continue with life. There are other opportunities that awaits us. So these are the things that we can see here. Now, what is the advice of the universe for us? Well, this new chapter is filled with mystery, and we need to, listen to the guidance of the spirit, listen to the messages coming from our spirit world. So our inner world are sending messages for us right now, guiding us along the way, because right now there will be a challenge that you see here. There's a road going up the mountain, so there will be challenges along the way. That's part of life. There will always be challenge. challenges. And the important thing is the courage to move forward, but at the same time also the receptivity to allow the Spirit to guide us. Sometimes, if we rely just to our logical mind, sometimes we make wrong choices. When we listen to the guidance of the universe, then because the universe sees more than we can see, far beyond that we can see, when we are docile and allow also that silent hand to guide us, then the chances to achieving success is higher. So I feel right now the card is inviting us to also listen, and to allow ourselves to be guided to the right direction. So this is what we have for our Good Morning Tarot. Let us now go to the second part, which is the self-care tip. For our self-care tip, we have here a message from Michael Jordan. It says, you have to expect things of yourself before you can do them. I feel that the message tells us that we need to invest. If we have a certain dream, if we have a certain goal to achieve, we need to invest. We need to exert effort. We need to put our heart, our mind, and our spirit into it. Like when we look at the tarot reading, we had the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is somebody who's on fire. So if you are on fire and you really work on it, and you really work on achieving what is your goal or whatever your dream is, then the chances of succeeding is higher. I remember, like for example, Michael Jordan, that he was able to achieve a lot of great things in the field of sports because of the effort he exerted. Oftentimes, people oftentimes only see the success or the finished product of all your efforts, and they don't often see those lonely moments when you constantly repeat. Like for example, for a sportsman to achieve a certain success in their skills, they need to repeat it not just 100 times, but oftentimes 1,000 times. Those who really excel had to really dedicate themselves, give time to it, repeatedly practice on it, repeatedly hone themselves until they are able to achieve excellence. So in a certain sense, oftentimes what the people see are only the finished product, and they oftentimes fail to see the many hours and the many efforts exerted by the person before they were able to achieve that success. And I feel this is the challenge for us in this self-care tip. When we have a dream, when we have a goal, when we have an inspiration, to really give our whole heart, mind, and spirit into it, and listen to that drummer within. Even if sometimes what you are running after is not very popular, even if people cannot see what you can see, that tenacity, that patience, that endurance, that dedication of giving yourself towards the fulfillment of your dreams, towards the fulfillment of your inspiration, towards the fulfillment of your goal. If we are going to sing that special song that we need to sing, then we will have to really dedicate ourselves or devote ourselves to the fulfillment of the inspiration that the divine is giving us. So this is what we have for our self-care tip and our Good Morning Tarot. I hope that it has helped you in your present life situation. The inspiration there is not only to work hard towards the fulfillment of our dreams, but also to have that generosity and understanding spirit towards those who might have been hurt along the way, and to always do things with the intention of making it for the good of the whole collective. If ever we accidentally hurt people, it's not intended. Our intention is always, when we reach for our goal, we always consider the welfare of everything and everyone around us. We always consider that when we do that, then the chances of receiving bad karma, the chances of hurting other people will be lesser. When our intention is for the good of the whole collective, also the dream that we reach for, the fulfillment is higher. So thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.